Shit getting rough. And then, y'all, I've been trying to free my man. Say it with me, free my man. Yeah, he ain't in jail or nothing. He just in another relationship right now. Yeah. I'm trying to free him from that bitch. That bitch act like a goddamn war, and I'm gonna have to start giving this nigga conjugal visits in a minute. You understand me? Now this nigga got me out here dating again, y'all. And I'm dating this motherfucker with all these goddamn teeth in his mouth. Nah, some of y'all only laughing. I don't.
Chew, what you watching?
Why you looking at me like that?
I'm high as hell. I'm on a 10-second delay. Go ahead. It's me, Comedian Akyea J, and we is on True TV. Yeah, whatever his thing.
True Vision
That's
TV.
it.
Why you be trying to play me? Now, when I kick jokes back, you don't like my jokes.
Because they all be funny.
See what I'm saying?
Because they be about me.
No, you just in general, you don't laugh at me.
No, because they be pretending somewhere about me.
Not necessarily.
They always come back to me in my mind. It don't matter what you say. It's what we think.
So it's multiple people in there.
It's a lot of bitches up here. They paying rent though. They
Oh.
pay rent. It's sell pill front. Okay.
They got names?
See now you what? She said yeah. She said yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they got names.
So we got my dog, my partner, Akyea J.
That's me.
Where that name come from?
It's actually the spelling of my first name, right?
Oh, gotcha.
And the initial of my last name because people cannot pronounce my real name. So they just say Akyea because of how it's spelled. So I just like, okay, I could just use that as a stage name and let it rock.
So in high school, so growing up, was it always Akyea J, or was that just until you?
It was this is what they called me. They couldn't pronounce it, so they just called me Akyea or Akyea. You know, because they couldn't pronounce it instead of learning it.
That used to make you sad when you was young?
I didn't care. Like I really did. I haven't thought about it. Like I haven't, that wasn't a factor.
I'm asking that because I'm trying to figure out like where did the spark come from? Like snapping back and like was you getting picked on? And was you just like, yo, I gotta be funny because they have it at me or what?
Whoa, that is so funny. No, this I ain't Rick Ross. Nah. Ain't nobody picked on Akyea J.
Oh, they weren't picking on you?
Hell no.
You was doing the bullying.
I ain't do no bullying either. I was actually quiet. I was really quiet. I stayed to myself. I was cool. I was always funny. I was a cool girl. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that issue. But if you woke up the demon, she came out. I'm a Cancer too, so we crazy.
So take us back. Growing up, where you from?
I'm originally from Virginia. So I'm originally from Virginia, but I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina when I was in the 8th grade. So Charlotte, North Carolina is my home.
So you moved to Charlotte, and at what age is this?
I was in the 8th grade, and I went to Northwest, the School of Performing Arts, which is the school I graduated from. So I went there because it was a middle school and a high school. So I went there and did choir. I was in the choir.
Actually. In the choir?
Mm-hmm.
Singing?
Yeah, I was singing in the background. Yeah, that was me. I was singing as a solo.
So are we singing and cracking jokes, or are we just singing and like?
No, I was singing, but I'm in between. The meantime, I'm making these. We laughing. We laughing. ISS was my second home. I ain't gonna lie. It used to be beat. Who got the keys to the ISS room? That was me. It was me. I had them keys. I was there.
So then we get to high school.
Mm-hmm.
Now, is you more like Miss Most Likely to Succeed? Is you best dressed? Is you the funniest? Is you class clown?
I am the funniest. I'm voted the funniest. The class clown. That is me. That was me.
So you in the lunchroom clowning niggas' shoes as they come in
every day. Teachers, it was no discrimination. Getting in trouble for it. And then laughing in ISS.
So where that come from? That is like your family? Was that the environment, or was you just naturally
just naturally like that? But my mom is funny. Like my mom is real funny. Like you know what I'm saying. So I don't know if that was just It's just something I just inherited, or I don't know. Cause my mama funny, and then if you meet my kids, they funny. So I don't know.
But this is before you had a kid, so I'm saying I'm trying to figure where the bug bit you. Like,
That's what I'm saying. I don't know
you
because it
know.
bit my kids too. So I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. They got that too.
So we're going. So okay. So here we are. We in high school. You clowning. You cracking jokes. Now, at this time, are you knowing? Are you saying to yourself, one day I want to be a comedian. One day I want to be, rocking arenas and doing shows and. What's 15, 16-year-old kid? What like?
Honestly, yes, I did want to rock arenas, but it wasn't doing comedy. I wanted to do music at the time. I wanted to be an actress and a singer. So that's what my goal was. So I was literally coming down to Atlanta off of Covington Highway at JY Studio recording with Blue Rocks Music, and just back and forth doing that. So that's all I was doing, writing and trying to get a music career. That's what I was doing.
Okay, so we doing music, and anybody we know you was working with, like
Jagged Edge.
Oh, word.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what was you doing with them? Like writing
Singing.
it?
I was singing. I was trying to get a deal. I was
Oh.
singing. Blue Rocks was I think he made beats or something, or producer or something like on the album. And he had the studio like right across, directly across. So we would just converse back and forth. And they were at the time looking for a female artist. So
Okay.
yeah.
So we doing music, we writing, singing, doing backgrounds, you doing shows. How you go from this to comedy?
Right.
Like what?
Right.
Is you
Totally
cracking
different.
jokes in the studio? Is niggas like,
Yes,
yo?
I am. And everybody kept saying, you should be a comedian. You should be a comedian. And it's so crazy. My father used to always say that before he passed. He always said he wanted me to be a comedian. So I think it's so funny now that I'm actually doing comedy that he's passed away. But
Rest in peace.
yeah. So I did that. My at the time, my friend. I'm gonna leave bits and pieces of the story out, but y'all can, ultimately she dared me to do comedy, and she put me on a flyer. And
wait. So your homegirl,
at the time she was a comedian.
oh, she's okay. So she's in a comedian. She come to visit you, and she's like, I bet you won't get on that stage and tell jokes. Literally, just like that.
Just like that.
So what's going through your mind when she said that?
She got me effed up. Like, she got me, the bitch, I can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, that ain't shit in my mind. But not knowing and never being on a comedy stage, I'm thinking it's the same thing as music. So it's nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. I can get up there and do that. It's nothing.
You remember that show?
Yeah, I remember that show. It was with Nuff Said. It was at on Trinity Road, the little club over there on Trinity Road in Charlotte.
So you do the show. How many minutes you got?
5.
5 minutes.
I do 5 minutes. First time.
So she says she performed that night too?
She was the host.
Okay, so she's the host. She says, hey,
yeah, I'm putting you on the flyer. Get up there.
So let me ask you this. Did you post the flyer?
I did.
So you weren't nervous like my people's,
yes.
my family? Oh, okay.
I was very nervous. I'm still nervous to this day. Right. Getting on stage. To this very day, I'm still super nervous. No matter what, I'm super nervous. So
you get on stage, you do 5 minutes. Did you rock it or did you bomb?
No, I did good. I ain't gonna lie.
They clapped for you.
They clapped and they booked me. And they kept booking me. So
that's dope.
Yeah, that was real for my first time. And that, you gotta think, my first time was, now looking back, horrible. It was so horrible because I didn't understand the art of comedy. I just thought it was, you get up there and you tell a bunch of jokes, make people laugh. That's what comedy is. And it's really not. It's so much more than that. You know what I'm saying? Comedy is not telling jokes. It's a storytelling. It's just a form of telling stories and bringing people into your world to make them visualize the same story as if they were there. So it's completely different. And these are people you don't know, random strangers, right? From all different walks of life. You have no clue how they're going to respond to you. It's completely different.
So you telling jokes, you going performing, At one point, do you just pivot away from music? Are you like, yo, I'm done? Like, are you still chasing the music? Or
No, honestly, I started losing my voice. That's what really took me away from music completely. Smoking cigarettes, drinking like every day. That really took a toll on my voice. So it wasn't, to me, it was God saying, since you want to play with it, I'm gonna take it type. So it wasn't a choice of mine. You know what I'm saying? It really wasn't a choice. But as the day, I still incorporate my singing into my comedy. Like I'll come up before my set and I'll sing. I'll sing, I'll dance, I'll rap, I'll use every talent that I have in that performance.
So your voice is going.
Mm-hmm.
You telling jokes.
Mm-hmm.
So your first couple shows, you had that confidence, like this is what I want to do, or are you kind of like 50%? Is you like?
I ain't gonna lie, I got the big head when I first started doing it. Like I was like, oh, this is. It felt natural. It felt so natural. It felt like home. Like it didn't even feel like what it was, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? It was just like a whole little therapy session. That's exactly what it was for me. It was a whole therapy session. So in my mind, I'm on a whole different other wave. I'm on a whole different cloud. I'm not thinking about whether I can do this or not because I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not thinking about it because I'm doing it. So right now, I'm just thinking about how I can get better than I was yesterday. So that's every time I'm on stage, I'm recording it and I'm going back and watching like, oh, I don't like that. Gotta get better on this. Gotta write this. Gotta write that. They wasn't laughing too much on that. I don't like that. So that's where my focus was. It wasn't on anything other than that, and it's still like that.
Now being a female and you run around, you performing. Was you still working with your homegirl, or had you just like now you just on your own quest moving around?
No, now I had kind of moved on my own quest. Like it just kind of, you know.
So she just put that spark in. You just
And it just took
put that
off from
battery in your
there.
back, and you
Yeah,
was just out.
yeah. It was just 1 minute I was in Charlotte, the next minute I was getting flown to Texas, and then I was in Denver, and you know what I'm saying. So it just,
That's dope.
yeah, it just took off from that point on.
That's
And
dope.
I've been on go ever since. I think this is my slowest year.
Hmm.
This is my slowest year, and I've been doing comedy for 6 years now. So this is my slowest year.
So you traveling, you doing shows. At what point does this become like, oh shit, like what the fuck am I doing? Or do you have that moment where you like look back at yourself like, hold on, did I really just like stop everything? Like I'm fucking getting on flights. Did you have like a moment where you might be sitting in a hotel room and you like, hold on, and like what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, I did. I did. I've had those. I've had those a few times actually. Like the bigger I go, the more I elevate. It just blows my mind, and I sit there sometimes, and I'm like, God, like, why is you playing with me? You got me right here. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is we right here? I'm not supposed to be right here. I'm not supposed to be in this room. But I think that all the time, and anybody that's really following their dreams or doing what they love to do, and truly like doing it, and taking a step out on faith to do it, you're gonna have those moments. You're gonna have those moments because who else doing it for you?
Right.
You know.
So that's like anxiety, a little bit of
A lot of anxiety.
a lot of anxiety.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a lot of anxiety. A lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is not easy. It's not like, oh, yeah, this funny. We're gonna get up here and tell some jokes. No, it's not. It's a whole business. It's a whole business dominated by males.
Which brings me to my next point. Being a female, and when you first started out, I mean to now, was that ever a doubt? Like, I'm a female, they not gonna respect me, they not gonna give me, credit for what I'm doing and what I'm bringing to the game, or was you just like, I don't give a fuck? Like,
Initially coming into it, I didn't know how many snakes was in the grass, right? So I was all friendly with everybody, kumbaya, yeah, da 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 da. Now I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks. Actually, red fuck, blue fuck, green fuck. I don't give a fuck. Period. Like at all. Cause they grimy.
So that attitude came from just like people like fucking over you and hating on
Yes,
you, or you always
yes. It's a combination of it all.
Mm.
Like seriously, and it come from people you wouldn't even imagine it coming from, and it's like, really, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just a wicked game, man. We play,
Mm.
and you would think it would be more females being the emotional ones, and it's the dudes. It's them.
The dudes is more haters than females.
Yeah, they the ones
So
fucking.
so it's female camaraderie within the comedy community.
I pass on that for 500 Alex.
Uh. Now, why do you think? Do you think it's because it's not a lot of females? Like, you know, you can run off the list. I mean, and you can actually name. I can name female comedians that I know that I've liked and loved and watched. But I also can go triple the names of men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So do you think because it's as far as especially when we talking black female comedians, that list is real
it's a
small.
handful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think that makes it more competitive?
I think it's competitive, period. It don't matter if you're male or female. I think women have that competitive nature anyway, especially amongst other women. So I think that increases it a little more from the female side, but then on the male side, it's like she ain't coming in here taking over what we got type thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't finna let no female come in here and running our shit. You know, so it's that's a slippery slope. We're gonna let that ride before I start cutting people out of shit.
Damn.
You know, all these bitches in my head say, cut up. Rather say, cut up. I don't want to do it.
Damn.
I don't want to do it.
So what do you do to stop the little bitches in your head from
We
telling
smoke
you
weed.
to
We smoke. We get high. We get high. She rolling up right now. You don't smell it? Yeah, that's that's that loud. You might not smell it. She might not got that loud today. She might got that quiet, but normally it's loud.
So smoking is what helps you get through the industry and deal with the bullshit that comes with it.
Yes. But I ain't gonna lie about that. I don't promote it. But Lord, sometimes it keeps me from killing somebody. I swear. I swear to God.
Damn, is that bad?
Yeah. I'm crazy.
I thought we was laughing though. Not damn.
Yeah.
You make it sound like
you would think that in the comedy world you would think everything is kiki and caca.
Yeah.
It's not.
Come on.
It's
now.
really not.
Nah,
It's
you
not.
might be putting 10 on it. Come on, man.
No.
Everybody's getting along.
Some people
Everybody's cracking
everybody
jokes.
don't get
Everybody's helping each other, right?
No.
Don't tell me it ain't.
That would be a perfect world. We don't live in a perfect world. All the people don't get along. I've done shows with people that I will beat the shit out of. For real, on God in heaven. On my mama. There's a couple heifers that I'm not gonna say their name, but if you want me to, I will. That I will beat the shit out of them on God in heaven. Damn. But guess what? When it's time to perform and it's time to go to work, we gotta go to work.
So okay, so you it's some females you don't like. So what are we doing? Are we like, yo, I'm just finna go on stage and just kill this? Like,
That's it. Especially when you don't like them. When you got two females on the show that they don't like each other. Bitch, I'm finna eat you up when I get on this stuff. I'm finna eat your ass up. Yeah, I'm gonna eat your ass up. Yeah, I don't know how other people think, but that's how I think. If I don't like a female, and it's clear that we don't like each other, put this shit on the mic, bitch. I'm gonna eat you up.
Okay, cool. But you still being political. What's up? Dap them, take a picture.
Yeah, take our pictures, do all that, because it's business. It's not personal. At this point, when we're in this facility, it's not personal.
Yeah, so you just competitive. Okay, I get it. And the dudes,
I'll rock one of them too.
You said it what?
I'll beat them up too. I will windmill the fuck out you, nigga.
Let me ask you about this, because I've actually heard this before a few times. Like opening, so you got the headliners, right, and then you got the openers, and the headliners either inferior or hating on the opener's act. Like, how do you tell them, you know, like, do they tell them to tone it down?
Next time, I'm gonna get an approved question list for you. Will you be doing this nigga trying to cancel the bitch before I get started? God damn. Depend on who the headliner is. Now, I will say this from a personal experience, right? You will. I have been asked to dumb down my set. You can't say this. You can't say this. I have been told by other comedians, they've been asked to not be funnier than I've had people taken off of tours because they were actually funnier than the headliner. So it's not uncommon.
Well, okay, so I know, like, I got a couple friends that, niggas like DJs.
Mm-hmm.
And I know, like, opening DJs, there's like certain songs you can't play. And,
Mm-hmm.
they like.
Because it's specifically for the headliner.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So how does that make you feel when they're asking you, hey, tone down, hey, maybe, don't go so hard? Like,
Me already, I generally have a problem with the set period. Because I just like to, I like to be me. You know what I'm saying? At all costs, no matter what it is, I want to be authentic, and I think that's what the people relate to. So, for a headliner or even a feature, because I've had that happen too. Get so big in their head where they're asking you to dumb down your set. I don't like it. I really don't like that because it's like, why should I have to make myself less inferior so you can, you know what I'm saying? So you can get that's not fair. Like if that's the reason why you want to put me on this tour or this show, nigga, you can suck my dick for real because I ain't gonna do it.
damn.
I'm not. I don't because I'm just being real. If people think so small, you know what I'm saying? They thinking of the right now. Nigga, you may be who you is, but I'm fucking Akyea J, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Like for real, on God in heaven. So guess what? I'm gonna be headlining and doing the same shit you doing too, my nigga. So that shit you talking about, nigga, you can suck my dick. Cause I'm finna get mine. So I'm not gonna cut myself short just so you can get more praise and you can get lifted up and you get more money and all of that. I'm just still looking at you. Nah, nigga, you got me fucked up. I ain't doing that. Either we eat together at the table or you get the fuck on. Period.
Okay, I hear you. All right. Internet comedians versus stand-up comedians.
All right, come on. Go ahead.
Okay, because so a lot of comedians, content creators, what have you, they go viral.
Mm-hmm.
They get millions of views.
Mm-hmm.
They never did one stand-up.
Mm-hmm.
They got all kind of followers.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference between an internet comedian and a stand-up comedian?
Let me say this. This gonna make some of y'all so mad, and I don't give two fucks. We are not gonna say that they are internet comedians. We're gonna call them content creators because that's exactly what they are. Comedians and stand-up comedians, we're comedians. We're out in the jungle. We are on that field. We're on that stand. We getting booed. We getting whatever, right? We not hiding behind a camera where you push stop, delete, re-record. That's the difference between us two. Because ain't no stop button when you got that mic on and you got 1,000 people waiting on you to tell a damn joke to make them laugh. That's the difference.
So I'm doing skits. I'm Chew the comedian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a comedian. I'm telling you.
No, you're not. The crackhead on the corner can be funny. You can put the crackhead in the corner and make him funny. He can go viral.
Yeah, but everybody laughing off my skits and I'm going viral. So you telling me, and I'm saying, hey, kid, put me on the show.
It was funny. It was real funny. But some of those internet content creators that you put on the stand, they can't fuck with us. They can't fuck with us. They stand up, ain't hitting no shit. They trash.
Okay, so let me paint another picture. So these content creators that you call them, they got millions of followers. Promoter hits you up and says, hey, Akyea, I need you to come and do a 10-minute set opening for said content creator. How does that make you feel? They got 20 minutes. You got 10 minutes.
Right.
They getting booked because
of
they got 4 or 5 million followers. Are you tripping off that? Or are you like, no, I'm still gonna just go?
No, I'm gonna get my money. I'm gonna be talking about shit though while I'm getting my money, but I'm gonna be talking about shit though. I'm literally gonna be feeling like that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is a business. That's why I want people to understand. Like, it's not just Kiki and Kaka. It's a business. You know what I'm saying? So in that moment, it don't matter who the headliner is. At that point, if I'm getting paid, book me for that show. I don't care who the headliner is. But it's gonna show that he's not funny because he done got on the stage with people that do this for real. This nigga ain't never done stand up before in his life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just gonna show his weakness. So I advise them not to do that. But
But okay, so I'm a promoter. I got this comedian. He got 5 million followers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking he better pack the house out. If I can get a percentage of them followers to come out.
But how you know the people gonna come out?
Because he
How
got
you know?
followers.
Okay, but how do you know those are, first of all, verify the true followers? Those are real people following him. One. Two, just because you got a lot of people that's watching you on the internet, that don't mean they finna buy no ticket to come see you. They are not. I don't want to buy no ticket to see no internet nigga doing this stupid shit. I don't want to see that. But I'm coming from a different perspective too, because I actually do stand up. I actually do skits. I'm actually in all roles. I play all roles. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, no, I don't want to open for these niggas that ain't never did no stand up before. And you just got booked, and I'm out here slaving. I'm out doing all this hard work, and I'm really out here. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. But it's the world we live in. You either get on or get left. It's what it is. But it seems like us real comedians, we'll never get that break like that. Like us ones that's really grinding out here, like I could name some right now that's monsters. You know what I'm saying?
So give me your top 3 male. Well, let's start female. Since you female, ladies go first. Give me your top 3 female comedians. Bow.
Stephanie Denise, Gigi LaFleur, and Randy Scott. My top 3.
Say them again.
Stephanie Denise, Gigi LaFleur, and Randy Scott. That's my top 3.
And top 3 male.
Top 3 males will be Hope the Comedian, J. Lee Thomas, and I'll probably do Fredo Davis.
Fredo. So out of those 6, I've never heard none of those comedians.
You heard of Randy, actually.
I've heard of Randy. Okay.
Well,
I'm not too familiar just off the name. So I noticed you didn't say, the Kevin Harts, the Cat Williams, the Samoas, I'm just curious, why is that?
To be honest, I really don't think
are they really like that?
I would just keep that real. The people that I name are like that. Like they really like that. I would really go pay my money to see them perform. I know they finna give me a good show. I know I'm finna be crying laughing. Like I know without a shadow of doubt. With everybody else, I think they name just this is carrying them at this point. You know what I'm saying? I don't really think anybody is funny. I think all the greats that was funny is dead. Bernie Mac, gone. You know what I'm saying? He was the greatest to me because he didn't give a damn. But now, shit, people so sensitive. They sensitive as hell. You can't even call nobody a faggot no more. Crazy as hell.
Yeah, speaking of being sensitive, I seen an interview where Damon Wayans was talking about how he don't want to do stand up anymore because he just feel like the world's too sensitive. You know what I'm saying? People getting canceled for too quick, too easy for their jokes. So you being a comedian and you still out here in the field, like how does a statement like that make you feel?
I kind of agree with that. I strongly agree with that. I think because first of all, comedy is subjective. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Back then, Bernie Mac, you called punk motherfucker. Now you can't say that because now it's, he called somebody a punk. He's against the LGBT NMNP community. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh God in heaven. So it just be like little stuff, or you say something about your kid. Oh, she talked about her kid. She's a bad mom. So it's people are too sensitive and they're confusing real with what's on social media. And they're crossing it, and they're losing the set of reality. Like just because they're jokes, people. Just because I'm calling you old faggot ass nigga, that don't mean you really a faggot ass nigga. Your mama might be, but that I ain't talking about you. You feel me? So y'all got to be sensitive on faggot ass. Y'all got to be. You can't say that no more. People go cancel you. But since I'm at this level and I can't be canceled yet, I'ma say it on faggot ass.
I just started this page.
Oh, retarded ass. Hey, Trump is the president. He said we can say retarded again. So fuck y'all retarded ass niggas. Yeah.
Oh, so you just don't give a fuck. You just
Trump said it.
No. But I'm just saying, as far as with your stand up, you just said
no, because I want comedy to be what it was. Now people are taking the fun out of comedy. They're taking the fun out of it because we have to be so restricted. No, bump that nigga. This shit funny. You gonna laugh at this shit. Like I don't give a damn what you talking about. That bitch is retarded. Yeah, I'm talking about my daughter, but that ain't none of your fucking business. We gonna laugh at this shit with her little retarded ass walk around here. You feel me?
Why do you think people got more sensitive? Is it?
I don't know. Honestly, like I said, it has a lot to do with social media. I ain't even gonna lie. We got Sexy Red giving our kids lip gloss called gonorrhea.
That's a
You
thing.
tell me. Yeah, it's called gonorrhea. It's one called gonorrhea. It's one called yellow discharge. You
Damn.
know, I ain't gonna say shit. Hey, but pass me the lip gloss. Gonorrhea right there. Pass it to me. Put it on my lips. Give it to me. Pass me the lip gloss. It's really in my purse.
Oh,
It's
you
really in my purse.
serious?
Hell yeah. It's Sexy Red lip gloss. It's called gonorrhea.
I'm thinking you talking shit.
I'm talking shit too, but at the same time, that bitch got some fire ass lip gloss. I think this one is called discharge. You want some? Watch how I make my lips on. Watch it. Watch it.
What the fuck?
Putting that discharge all over the lip. Back when I was saying I don't like that little girl. Yeah, I don't like her.
You ain't shaking ass in Sexy Red.
Yeah, I'm shaking ass.
Get it sexy. Get it.
Huh? No, I don't like her. No, we ain't talking about sex. No, we ain't talking about getting sex. No. Mm-mm. I don't know none of her songs.
That's cap.
Baby, I love you. I don't know shit. Mm-mm. I don't know nothing about her. Mm-mm.
Let's talk. Being a female dating in the comedy world. What are you doing? You are you dating other comedians?
I'm just having sex
With other comedians?
with everybody. It's no. It ain't no such thing as dating no more. People, we just having sex and watching TV. That's it. And we ain't even watching TV for real. The TV is watching itself. 5 minutes into the TV program, I'm sucking some.
Ooh, okay. That's what you've been watching.